Hello, everybody. Before I started, I wanted to, let everybody know that I'm a little under the weather, so you're going to bear with me. My tonsils hurt a little bit. I'm waiting on Pope Peter the Last to see what he recommends I do about that. Besides going to the dentist, of course. All right. Before I started, I wanted to give a quick little shout out to the new members of the Faithful Remnant Church. Now, forgive me if I butcher your name a little bit, so bear with me again. Brother Stephen Keel, welcome aboard the Ark, brother. Love you, man. Appreciate you being on here. Mark Paul, it's good to see you on here. Sister Janet Hitman, blessed to have you on board also. My nephew Elijah Ortiz, love you, brother. Sister Mimi, so happy to see you on board the Ark also. Brother Adrian Cruchley and Sister Jane Cruchley. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I'm so happy to call you my brothers and sisters. And my boy, man, Richard Marshall, or Rich Marshall, man, I love your videos, man. Keep them coming, brother. I'm especially happy to see you on the Ark, man. I really enjoy your videos. All right, now let's begin. Good day or evening to all. Wherever you may be, I'm Brother Ricky, and I'm a carefree member of the Faithful Remnant Church, led by the 2 olive trees, the 2 lampstands, the 2 candlesticks, the ones that are mentioned in Revelations 11, verse 4, and also you can find them in the Book of Zecharaiah, chapter 4, verse 11, and chapter 4, verse 14. There in verse 14, you will find what Jesus means by his 2 anointed ones. All right. Now, if you're still wondering what I'm talking about, I'm only speaking of none other than Jesus' own 2 witnesses. And no, I'm not speaking about Moses and Elijah, because as we all know, they're in heaven, and Jesus doesn't operate that way. He's not going to send you to heaven and bring you back on earth. So let's count them out. Obviously, those aren't 2 witnesses. So who else can they be? But I'm speaking none other than 2 witnesses who are walking on the earth at this very moment. In fact, I just received an email from them just not too long ago. An email? Yes, an email. See, the 2 witnesses from the Book of Revelations, or Book of Revelation, who goes by Petrus Romanus and Mary Romanus, are here now gathering the 144,000 who are in Revelation, chapter 7 and 14. See, what the 2 witnesses are doing is something new and amazing, and something, quite frankly, I did not expect. Neither did the world. But what they're doing is through their online testimony, which is the flying scroll, which reaches all 4 corners of the earth. What they're doing through their online testimony is they're gathering the 144,000. Nobody's seen that coming. Actually, I was raised up thinking that the 2 witnesses were going to appear in Jerusalem. And like one of the members said in one of the videos, everybody thinks that they're going to appear in Jerusalem on the Wailing Wall, these 2 old men. No way, Jose. It is actually Petrus Romanus and his wife. Yes, his wife, Mary Romanus. 2 best people I ever met in my life. They are just simply amazing. You need to email them to see what I'm talking about. It'll simply change your life. Now, like I said, you email us, see the 2 witnesses from the Book of Revelation. Now, these are the same 2 witnesses, these are the same 2 witnesses that are gathering the 144 that is mentioned in Zechariah chapter 5. See, Petrus Romanus also goes by the name of Pope Peter the Last. Now, if that name rings a bell to you, it's maybe because you might have heard it from a few important people. Let me see. Nostradamus, does that ring a bell? I think he might have mentioned my boy Pope Peter the Last. What about St. Malachi? Does that ring a bell? Yeah, I believe he spoke about him too. and many other saints. Now, side note, for those of you who are on Google right now looking up Petrus Romanus or Pope Peter the Last, you may be confused. Why? Well, you may be seeing pictures of anti-Pope Francis pop up on your screen. Well, it's only because the Google and the Illuminati are trying to deceive everybody into having people believe that the anti-Pope Francis, who is in the Vatican in Rome, is actually the anointed one, Pope Peter the Last. But I'm here to tell you that that is a lie from the bottomless pit. The true Petrus Romanus, the true Pope Peter the Last, is not in the Vatican and does not go by the name of Francis. For he is only found at www.testimonythetwowitnesses.com. And we're speaking of the true, the one and only Pope Peter the Last and his wife, Mary Romanus. Now, it's getting a little hot in here. Let's see here. Now, the anti-pope in the anti-pope that's over in the Vatican, he's going to fall very soon. Very, very soon. As a matter of fact, the two witnesses, Petrus Romanus and Mary Romanus, have said this in their testimony. Seeing that Jesus' testimony only was 3.5 years on earth before they crucified him, and seeing that the anti-pope over in the Vatican wants to be just like Jesus, although everything he's doing is opposite, so he's mocking Jesus. Well, since he wants to be this blasphemy Jesus impersonator, then Jesus is going to give exactly what he needs and what he wants and what he desires. So that being said, his testimony, which is the anti-pope's, his false testimony is only going to last 3.5 years, which brings it up to August 19th, 2016. This August. Yes. I'm not saying the Vatican's going to fall on that day, but I am saying this. The two witnesses have said it. Now, have you been warned? Okay, let's see. Let's continue on here, guys. It's actually about to rain here in a few minutes, so I'm trying to hurry up so I can beat the rain before it comes down. Now, we are living in the times of the world where Jesus is no longer in those stone cold empty buildings you call church. See, he removed his presence on July 5th, 2007, 3 p.m. No longer was the 3 o'clock hour the hour of his mercy, but it became the hour of his severe justice. Though his presence was removed from the Archdiocese of Kingston, Ontario, Canada, it would later been revealed that the abomination of desolation spread throughout the world, through the whole world. Now this lasted till the whole world was devoid from the real presence of Jesus, Jesus Christ the Lord, and the true Holy Spirit that manifested in October of 2009. Now, did you hear what I just say, guys? I just revealed to you that Jesus has removed his spirit from the church for quite a few years now. So that makes you think. Now, I've been going to church for a while, speaking of people out there. I've been going to church for a while, and every time I go to church, it seems like the Holy Spirit is all in my church, so I don't see how what you're saying is accurate, brother. Well, I'm here to tell you this. What you were feeling was not the Holy Spirit at all. But indeed, you were in fact feeling the spirit of the Antichrist. fully manifested.